Good morning, Dapplings, and welcome back to Stardew Valley and, of course, to Dapper Glen Farm. It is early morning on Sunday, the 21st, and we will start the day the right way by checking on the weather report for tomorrow. It's going to be clear and sunny all day tomorrow as well. Wow, we've had so few rain days this spring. Well, Vic, care to tell us how the spirits are feeling today? Spirits are in good humour today. Fantastic. I think a trip down the mines is in our very near future then. And the Queen of Sauce. Greetings, it is I, the Queen of Sauce, here to teach you a new mouth-watering recipe from my secret cookbook. This week's dish: radish salad. There's nothing like a fresh, peppery radish. It reminds me of the late spring. My mother would slice up our fresh radishes and serve them on a grainy bread with a little salt and pepper. Ah, those were the days. But I digress. Now watch closely. You have learned how to cook radish salad. Fantastic. I watched intently as I dreamt of the day that I, too, had a kitchen. What did I, Yoko? Right, let's get some water in your bowl there. Okay. Now then, well, given... Oh, we've got some more sap. Fantastic. Now, given that we have a good luck day today, I think we're going to get our watering done pretty early. It is Sunday, so I feel inclined to go and check on the travelling merchant. And if we're already going down that way, it's very tempting to head into town and talk with a bunch of people on the way and do all sorts of odds and ends. And it's very easy to get distracted in this game. There's so many things to do. Oh, we've got our first strawberries! Woohoo! That is fantastic. We will probably... we'll see. We may get another harvest out of... another 2 harvests out of this. We might not. We might be a bit shy on being able to get the most bang for buck out of those, but oh well, we tried our best. Nevertheless, I am really tempted to go say hello to Gunther, drop off those 2 new items, and get a couple of other odds and ends taken care of in the town on a big round trip up to the mines, or we could just go straight to the mines. That's the thing with a traveling merchant day. They do come twice a week, but they are literally the opposite end of Stardew Valley from the mines, so you do have a little bit of extra walking to do if you intend to go visit them. But I think maybe what we could do is head to Traveling Merchant, then make a beeline for Gunther's, and then cut straight up and head to the mines, and then spend the day down there looking for gold. Now the reason why we... sorry, not gold. Copper. I mean, you know... I'm looking for gold as well if we really want to, but I don't think we'll find it. We need to get some copper ready for upgrading our watering can. That's the next big thing for us, I think. We definitely need to get those watering cans, or rather that watering can upgraded. Getting our tools upgraded is going to be a big thing for us in the coming season, because honestly, yeah, as you've seen, the amount of time it takes to water all of the crops is rather extraordinary, and we need to cut that down. One of the best ways of doing that is simply have a more efficient tool for it. Sprinklers will do a lot of heavy lifting for us once we've unlocked them, but we've got to get to the point that we unlock them before that can happen. That is going to take us a little bit of time. But I'm going to go ahead and finish off the rest of the watering here. That being said, I guess we are actually fairly close to the end of that, so you know what, you can hang out with me for the next hour or so in game time while we finish this off. There we are. Now, actually thinking about that, sometimes I misclick and water the same spot twice. I was advised that there is an option in the game to highlight the tile that's being looked at, because sometimes it's not exactly obvious. See, like we did there. It's not exactly obvious which tile the mouse is hovering over. At least not with mouse and keyboard. With controller, it's a little bit more obvious, but still, it can be a bit misleading. So maybe I will switch that on before the next episode. I only just realised how much money we've got. We've already got a decent amount of produce here. We should be able to get a little bit, well... I was going to say closer to the next backpack, but that's about 10k if my memory serves. Probably save up for a house upgrade before I save up for the next backpack upgrade. Are we going to be able to finish all of this with 1 energy bar? We did. I'm actually a little bit impressed. Not going to lie. I'm actually quite impressed with that. Okay, so we're going to be saving all of the strawberries. Not going to use a single one of those. I see no reason to. We are going to sell more or less all of this as well. I could sell the gold star horseradish, I guess. But I do kind of want an example of that. I'll tell you what. I'll get the silver star horseradish out of there. The silver star dandelion. Do we have a couple more? Have we got any more? Well, we do and we don't. You know what? We'll pop those in there. The leek I'll give to George. I think that is going to be a fairly good one. But let's go ahead and quickly craft some more spring seeds. There we go. That makes it nice and easy for us. Okay, that's cleared out our inventory a little bit. Is there anything else I want to sell? I don't think there is. I think we're doing a reasonably good job. We've got these to take to Gunther, though. All right. So with that, is there anything else we need? You know what? I'll grab the bombs. May as well take that. And if I'm going past Clint's, I may as well bring the geodes. It has been explained to me that the geodes, when you crack them open, it doesn't get affected by luck. It was my belief that luck affected the geodes opening, and some people then corrected me in the comments and said that actually no, it's based on the luck when you got the geode. However, further to that, someone has gone into even more depth of the mechanics, and it's based on the seed, which incidentally is what luck is based off of, so more or less is the same. But it isn't randomized at all. Based on the seed, if you've got certain tools, you can literally upload your save file, and it'll tell you exactly what you're going to get out of the geodes, in what order you're going to get it. So yes, it actually doesn't matter what day we take those geodes to get cracked open. So we'll probably just save them up until I've got a couple of them just to save on the trip, really. Aavak, I found this recipe in a magazine, and I thought it sounded interesting. Feel free to give me a taste if you make it. You may even taste it yourself if you feel so inclined. Thank you very much, Shane. Pepper poppers, one of my favourite recipes in the game. Dear Aavak, it's been so long since I heard from you, dear. Things are the same as ever back home. I miss you very much. Love, Mum. P.S. Found an envelope with some money Grandpa left for you. Wow. Wow. Grandpa really, really must like us, considering gave us a farm and then sent us more money besides. My goodness. I'm very, very pleased. Very, very humbled by such enormous amounts of generosity. The Alphabet. Thank you very much, Squirrel. I approve. Let's grab you as well. You know, we may just collect them while we see them. Hello, Jazz. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no, I messed up again. Oh, I'm sorry. I do this to you every time. It's my fault. Okay, I have new items every week, so make sure to come back. I could buy a poppy. Plant in summer, produces a bright red flower. You know what? Sure, I'm going to buy a poppy seed, and we'll see if we can't get some beehives up. And a rare seed. Yes, I will take this. Now, I do believe that if we go to the community center, we do have a rare crops bundle. We're going to need to get that all set up. Yes, indeed we are. Okay, let us make our way down. See, I've only got 49 spring onions and I'm already pretty low on energy, so I probably do need to... actually, I'll give you a spring onion. Here you go, Leah. This is a really nice gift, thank you. You're more than welcome. What are you doing, by the way? If you hear any banging from inside my head, it's probably just me working on my sculptures. Roger, I will bear that in mind and not worry over much. But let's go ahead and see if we can't grab some more spring onions just to have a little bit more energy to tide us through the mining. Okay, we've got a couple of nice ones there, actually. We've got a gold star spring onion. Very nice indeed. Very, very nice. Yeah, we should be okay, I would say. Now, let's make our way into the valley and go say hello to Gunther. And also to Clint. And then we're going to just cut straight north. I'll drop off all of the other odds and ends we have in the chest just outside the mine. Since the main objective there is to get into the mine and do the mining. We can pick up whatever we can on the way out. Sometimes those spring petals that float around make my nose drip. Yeah, it's got allergies. I like summer best myself. Okay. Oh man, I've been pushing off my homework all weekend. Looks like I'll be pulling another all-nighter. Well, I mean, that's not necessarily a bad thing. You know, if that's the way you work best, then work to your strengths. You know, if you work in bursts rather than at a steady pace across multiple days, then work that way. You might be a little bit more stressed, certainly, but some people thrive with high cortisol. Donate to the museum. Okay, so we've got a ring. I think we'll pop that over here. And a fossil. Let's pop the fossil there. New reward. Marvellous. Okay, let's see what we've got. Collect rewards. 9 cauliflower seeds. I mean, that would have been grand at another time. But we've now got those ready for us to use in the greenhouse when we unlock it. How deep do the mines go? This question has been pondered by many Stardew Valley explorers over the years. The truth is, no one really knows, or at least they aren't telling anyone. Unfortunately, many of those who venture deep into the mines are never to return. However, there have been a few bold adventurers who have travelled deep into the mines and have surfaced with interesting reports. Apparently, there are 3 distinct areas in the mine, each with unique monsters and treasures. Some adventurers speak of gigantic underground lakes and strange creatures, but none of these claims have been proven. Fascinating. An old farmer's journal. I've been here for a year now, and I've started to make friends with the local townspeople. It sure feels great. And they're sending me gifts and secret family recipes in the mail too. That's really helpful. Indeed it is. And finally, we've got scarecrows. Once you start growing a lot of crops on your farm, you can expect to be visited by crows. In the morning, you might discover that a crow has made breakfast out of your hard work. One way to prevent those bothersome crows from eating your crops is to set up scarecrows near your crops. Be aware that scarecrows have a limited range, so you'll need multiple if your farm is large. Scarecrows keep track of how many crows they've diverted. You can use that to tell if they're in a useful spot. Collectible scarecrows aren't just for looks, they work just the same as regular model. Well, I mean, that's wonderful, but how do they keep track? I have questions. Is it some sort of, sensor? Or is it something more eldritch and sinister going on? Yeah. Either way, let's not think about that right now. Let's go ahead and start cracking open all the geodes, because we can then pop straight back to Gunther with any new ones that we found. Oh, fantastic. Some copper. That is why we're going down the mine today. And more copper. Fantastic. Double fantastic, in fact. And a slab of granite. Some sandstone. We've got malachite. Some calcite. A little bit of jagite. And some coal as well. Thank you very much, Clint. Also, hello, mate. You have work to do. I do. Okay, fine. I'll leave. My lord. I'm sorry I did ask you to just break open all those geodes, but rude. My goodness. Look, I would like to donate more things to the museum. Right, first and foremost, can you tell me more about this? Apparently no. No, you can't. Okay. It would have been... It really would be lovely if, much like Stardew Valley, you got a little bit of actual information when you donated items. That would be wonderful. Right, let's collect rewards. Melon seeds, fantastic. That's going to be brilliant for us come the summer. That will absolutely be marvellous for us. Marvellous, I say. If we can get those going very early in the year, especially if we can manage to get a gold melon, then the luau is basically sorted. The main thing with the luau is a gold star melon, I believe, maybe a iridium one, is a prime item for the luau. I think you'll get the best kind of soup out of that one. Hi. Hey, you've made another week of progress on the farm. It seems like things are going well for you. Thank you. That was really nice of you to say. I really appreciate the positive vibes. It's nice to be so close to the ocean. The sounds of the sea make going to sleep a lot easier. As a kid, we hunted for seashells after the tide went out. Those were the days. Oh, bless. A little bit of reminiscing. Good afternoon, Lewis. I've been mayor of Pelican Town for over 20 years. No one ever runs against me when it's time for re-election. They know better. I like to think it's because I'm doing my job well and not because I have issued threats. I'm sure Lewis doesn't do business like that. I'm taking a break from house chores today. If I don't spend that time outside, I'll go crazy. Aw. Hello, Pierre. I wish I could go for a walk, but I can't leave the store unattended. Wouldn't someone else in your family be able to help out? I've heard the flowers are in bloom and the air smells great. Pierre, don't work yourself too hard, mate. On that note, though, I do have a few items for sale. There you go. You know what? You must have this pine cone as well. Thank you ever so much. To be fair, these are reasonably good return. Alright, yeah, sure, you can have those as well. Thank you ever so much. That brings us up to 2,068. Now, I don't want all of the... Well, actually, it doesn't really matter where they are, I suppose. The only thing that matters is that when we get to the mine, I can drop them off into the correct bin. Well, Caroline, today I'm just going to relax and think positively. Do you ever take a day off? Occasionally. Not too often, not as often as I should. See, that's the problem. It's very easy to preach the very good advice of you need to take a break. You need to have time to sharpen your axe. You know, you work too hard and you're going to get too stressed and then you're not going to do your best work. But then it comes time to actually do that and actually take time off. And yeah, it's good to take a break from work every now and then. See, you know, now you're just rubbing it in. My lord. I guess it's kind of difficult when you live on a farm. Yeah, okay, thank you, Demetrius. You know what? You made me feel a little tiny bit better. The Aavak. Oh, my goodness. Right, let's swing by the mine. Hopefully we can say hello to Linus on the way out. Right, let's drop all of the wonderful stuff off. There we go. I guess we don't actually need to take those down into the mine with us. We should probably, though, bring some weapons with us. Right, let's organize my inventory. Want the sword. Actually, dagger. Yeah, there we go. That's a fairly good setup. Now, let's quickly eat the spring onions, starting with the gold, then the silver, so that we get the most energy out of it. Yes, I know, I could have sold them, but again, I think they're more useful as a energy source than anything else. I mean, they are significantly less useful than the salmon berries, but with those salmon berries, hopefully, we're going to be able to set up some preserve jars and get an awful lot of jam in the very near future. I think that should be enough to get us going. Let's head down. So at level 15, oh wait, let's have a gander through. Anyone down here would like to say hi? There we are. Hello. Oh, that was a bit of a silly miss. Okay, fine. There we are. Oh, took a bit of damage and a little bit more damage. Need to be a little bit faster moving off those. That's okay. So grab my pickaxe, keep an eye out for any copper I might be able to collect. Doesn't look like there's very much around. A little bit there, that's not too bad, I suppose. There we go. Now, actually, someone was mentioning that now that we've... even before we had the copper pickaxe, it was still actually a little bit more efficient. We'll go straight down, since we didn't see any copper there. Oh, thank goodness. Loads of copper. Oh, dear. A bunch of maggots as well. I'm going to need to get down there and take those out as quickly as we can once we get close. But someone was mentioning that... there we go. Let's try and get through all of these. There we are. Before you go into your cocoons... No, too late. We missed our chance. That even with the basic pickaxe, it is still more energy efficient to go for the larger rocks. Sorry, I'm a little bit distracted there. I'm just going to face tank the damage there a bit. Come on then. Hopefully we get some bug meat out of this. There we go. Even though I originally thought that going for the larger rocks was actually a little bit of an unadvised move, since it took so much more energy to break them. But no, apparently there is some debate on whether that is a better move or not. Simply for the mining experience, it seems. And hello. Damn it! That is vexing, to say the very least. And now I'm hurt. Right, let's get some of this. Got a little bit more down there to do. Again, the main reason we're here today is to get copper. Now, we've already got a decent amount of that, actually. So we should be okay. Right. if we can, I would very much like to get in there and attack those bugs there before they wake up. That's one. Let's try and take... Ah, really not the right time for me. Ah, damn. Can we take you out? Yes. Thank goodness. Okay, I'll grab that. Thank you. Come along. And pop. 2 of them. Not the greatest, but it'll do. Honestly, now that they're attacking from the same direction, I can just keep attacking like this and create a shield wall of blades. Let's try and find our friend. Hello? Really? Another one? No. Refused. Denied, in fact. It's a little bit frustrating, but it's okay. Oops. Took a bit of damage. Ooh, nasty. Not good at all. My health is really not doing particularly well. Already up to 9 PM, though. Do I want to get too distracted down here? Not really. I would rather make some better progress, but I guess this is okay. Hello? And... Hi. And again. And again. Oh, I guess not. There we go. Alright, well, we already have our way down, I believe. So let's head on down to the next level. We're not going to get particularly far, I don't think, in this route. But we may still get a couple more ore rocks, and that is the main reason for us being here. We get a little bit more quartz as well. Anyone down there? Yes, there is at least one enemy there we can deal with. Anything up here? Not too much, just some more bugs. Let's take care of you guys. If I can pin you against a wall, then it's going to be very easy for me to get through them. Let's have a look. Up to 10. I would like to be out of here by 12. At the very latest. We need to be gone from here by 12. May as well go for these rocks while we're here, since it's going to give us a decent amount of the turnstone. Okay. Lots of bugs over on that side. Not something I really want to play with, but we'll see. Can I take you out? Yes, I can. Okay, not too bad. Let's see what we can do. Ooh, that was a little bit risky. There we are. A topaz. Marvellous. Let's see what we got there. Nothing too amazing. Some wood. And some amethyst. And a bug. I'd rather not play the bug, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. There we go. And... have we got any more? Nope, we're getting wise to my tactics now. There we go. I mean, if nothing else... Oh, really? Another one? There we go. You know, I was like, I'm just going to tank this so I can get a solid blow with my pickaxe. Okay. Time for us to be gone from down here. Got to floor 18. That's not too bad, I suppose. There we are. And got quite a lot of bug meat, actually, as well, which is very nice. We've also got a coal... the little delivery of coal there. Very, very handy, considering we're going to want to break all this down. But I'm already well past the point that I said I wanted to be gone from here. I'm going to leave the quartz. I just need to make rapid progress over to the ladder and be gone. We may have a bit of trouble getting back now. It's going to be a bit of a problem. All right, leave the mine as quickly as we can. Grab our items, if we indeed can. Yes, we can. We could only just get them all. Okay. Have we got enough time? 1 hour to get home? It's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. I'm not sure we're going to make it. We tried our best. We can't stop for any forage on the way. At the very least. We might be able to make it. We've got 50 minutes to get to bed. But stopping for forage, that would be a bad idea. We're not going to be able to stop for pretty much anything. Maybe with one single exception. The tiniest of all exceptions, in fact. And that is, on the way, we can do a drive-by smelting. Marvellous! I approve. I feel especially cheeky for getting that drive-by smelting going there. And that makes me happy. Level 2 mining, woo! Pickaxe proficiency and the staircase. Brilliant. We can now make our own way down. I'm very happy with that. Another fine morning. Let's check what's going to be the weather tomorrow. Welcome to COSV5, your #1 source for weather, news, and entertainment. And now, the weather forecast for tomorrow. It's going to be a beautiful sunny day tomorrow. Excellent. What's the fortune like, Welwick? The spirits are somewhat annoyed today. Luck will not be on your side. Well, that's a bit of a downer, but okay. Living off the land, get your hands on a fishing pole and sell your catch. Fishing is a great way to make a little extra cash when you have some downtime. The distance your bobber lands from the dry land determines what kinds of fish you'll hook, as well as the location, the season, time of day, and the weather. Very well. I will bear all of this in mind. Okay. Do we have anything I need to take to Gunther? Yes, I do. Yes. Also, yes. Anything else down here? 8 days to mature. We're not going to be able to plant that. Sadly. Deeply saddened by this. Also, at this point, I'm going to say we need another chest. Really badly, actually. So badly, in fact, that I'm going to take out my axe. Going to go out and get some more wood to take care of that. We've got enough for another 2 smelts. There we are. Drop off the geodes, the stone. We will drop off the quartz as well. I didn't realize that. Oh, wow. Really? Have I not donated that to Gunther as well? Oh, my goodness. What a derp am I? Okay. I don't think there's anything else in there that we particularly need to donate. Let's drop these seeds off. That is fantastic there. The yam I want to keep. The seed there. I can plant the mixed seed. And we'll just see what comes of it. My guess is not very much. But you never know. You never know. Right, drop that off as well. There you go. Alright. Time for us to go and grab a little bit of wood. I need another chest. Rather urgently, actually. Look at all the forage that is ready for harvesting. And all the potatoes. Oh, this is grand. Absolutely grand, in fact. Very, very happy with that. Oh, that's a bush. We do not want to chop the bushes down. For those of you who have been letting me know that it is possible to do so, thank you very much for the tip. But the reason why I want to avoid chopping down the bushes is because they will never regrow. The trees will. Bushes will not. So you've got to be very certain that that's what you want to do. Since right now, they are a constant source of forage in the future. So we don't really want to just be rid of them. There we are. Let's grab all the potatoes. Not that we can actually hold all of the different varieties of potatoes. Okay, well, fair enough. Let's go and drop some items off then. Let's drop off the acorns. Any forage that we can. Any forage that can go in there. Not very much, sadly. Not very much at all. Let's get some more copper on the go. There we are. That's actually very, very nice. Drop that off as well. Okay, we need to get a little bit more wood and then we should be sorted. Perhaps we'll take... Yeah, sure, we'll take this tree down while we're here. Thank you very much for the acorn there. Excellent. Now, we may spend a little bit of time clearing up the farm a bit right now because there's so many stones just lying around that we can't do anything with. That is a little bit of a potch. Right, what I would like this chest for is a seed chest. Can I pop the chest over there? No. Okay, well, we'll pop the chest here then. What color should we make this one for our seed chest? I'm going to say a very vibrant green. Yes, I think that would be marvelous. Grab all of these seeds, of which we've actually got quite a lot at this point. I didn't fully appreciate how many seeds we had. My goodness. Let's drop off all of the produce. Well, okay, maybe some of the produce. Are there any items here that I want to sell? Not really. Not really. I guess I could have forage in that chest as well. The main reason why we're struggling with the forage is simply that we have too many different types of forage. And all of the different, then the different quality levels of the forage also contribute to issues. Is there anything in here we could get away with selling? Don't think so. Actually, that is a lie. We can happily sell, make some more seeds out of that forage. There we go. Now we can drop the, well, I was going to say we can drop the rest off, but no. No, we cannot. We most certainly cannot. Okay, well, that's good enough. Maybe I do need a specific tool chest then. I was hoping to get away with not having to do that, but it's looking increasingly like that might be necessary. Yeah, I'm thinking we're gonna want a little bit more wood so that we can set up another tool chest, or rather a tool chest. I mean, it's not a bad one to do. It's just that a tool chest feels a little bit like a luxury, like a pretty large luxury actually. Can I chop that tree? Oh, there we are. Actually, if I chop it in that direction, will the wood go into somewhere where I can't collect it? We'll see now. No, it fell the right way. Good. But without a tool chest, we are going to constantly come a cropper of that issue. However, a tool chest, if all we put in there is tools, not going to see much use at all. I guess there's going to be different items of equipment that I could put in there as well. I don't feel like taking them up to the Adventurers Guild and selling them. Maybe if I want to keep them for nostalgia's sake. Yeah, I suppose that's something we can do. Yeah, sure. Okay, we'll grab all of that. Thankfully, we've got a lot of less watering that we're going to need to do now, because we're not replanting at this point. That would be a bit of a mistake in my opinion. That being said, I just placed that down, and realistically, I could have the tool chest inside the house. That was silly of me. Yeah, let's take care of that though. For now, we're not going to leave the pickaxe there. That's fine. That's all taken care of. Yeah, let's go and drop off the tools in here. I should have thought about that one. Oh, damn, drat and blast! I was in such a rush. I didn't. I left my sword in my inventory. Oh, what a silly sausage I am. Oh well. I guess that's just going to be the way it is. The bombs would have been really good to have left up there. Well. Could be worse, I suppose. Could be a lot worse, actually. I guess we could have one purely for construction. I've been tempted to do that. So, sure. Okay, let's. I think I will also grab the fiber for that as well. So, a construction chest, then. I think that should be fine. What color should our construction chest be? I think it's more of a browny color. That should be okay-ish. Yeah, I think that's decent enough. Maybe more of a... that's a little bit too close to the base color. That'll do. Okay then, right, with all of that done, let's go ahead and get all of our plants watered. And I shall bring it back when that's done. Good morning, Yoko. I am so sorry that I didn't already put water in your bowl. You're right to bark at me. I was being a bit of a scallywag. But there we go. We've done most of the planting now. I am kind of tempted with the last couple of days of spring to plant the remainder of our parsnips, though. The thing is, although it's very late in the day now and I haven't even finished the watering that I've got done, that's despite having harvested so many crops, I did have to spend a fair bit of time gathering a little bit of extra wood to make the chests before we got down to that. So I think we could probably afford just to get the remaining use out of the at least the fertilized tiles at the very least. And also, you know, let's be honest, going into summer with a nice healthy wallet, yeah, that'd be pretty nice actually. That would be pretty nice. So I'm gonna gobble down. Actually, we'll stop there. We don't need to go any further. Let's grab... we've got 20 parsnip seeds. Sure, I think we can make this happen. Let's get some of these parsnip seeds down. And in fact, sure, let's pop them over here. It'll be a little bit more convenient for me if they're nice and close to the house. There we are. And 2 more. Okay. Now, those parsnip seeds should all be done in the time that remains before the season's end. And who knows, we might get a rain day. One of these days, the rains will come and make our job that little tiny titchy bit easier. There we go. It was only a few seeds. It's nothing that we won't be able to handle. There we go. And with that, our watering is done for the day. Hooray! I'm exceptionally happy about that, my lord. Right, let's go ahead and... so actually we'll drop off the watering can indoors. There we go. I did say I was going to do some pickaxing around town. Maybe I will. I'm deciding I might not, though. We'll see. We will see. Drop off the... Well, actually, we're going to keep you with us. We're going to keep you with us. The rest we're going to sell, though, I think. We've got a golden spring onion. I guess we could leave it there. Sure, it's not harming us, really. 2 copper bars. Have I got enough? I do, and we'll still have all of the copper that we need. Oh, marvellous. 40 wood, though. Do I have 40 wood? That'll be over in the construction chest if I got it. I don't, but I can get it. There's a couple of things that I want to do today, but with the remainder of the day, it's not like I'm super tight for time anymore. I can actually take my time getting around. I'm not going to be able to go to Gunther's, sadly. I was going to take a bunch of stuff down there, but no, not anymore. Unfortunately, I can still do a little bit of fishing, though. It's quite a lot of things we can do out and about, actually. We can go into Cindersnap Forest, and you know what? I think we will. We'll pop into Cindersnap Forest, do a little bit of gathering around there as well. Make sure we've got all of the forage that we can get. It is coming to the end of spring after all, so we are going to miss out on any future spring forage in just a scant few days. Only 3 episodes, 6 days in total remain. I do need to gobble down some more of these spring onions, though, my lord. Nom nom nom. There we are. Now, I've got the leek on me because I can give that to George. I've got a daffodil because I can give it to quite a lot of people. Anyone who's got a good taste, frankly. Really, there's one person in particular that doesn't like them, and I feel so betrayed. So betrayed of all the people that they shouldn't like daffodils. It makes my heart weep. It truly saddens me. My goodness. Of all the people, I thought they would understand the glory that is the daffodil, but no. I feel betrayed. Let's grab mushroom forage. Thank you very much. And so much wood down here, just lying on the floor. You know what? It's been a good couple of days since we've done a good bit of work around the farm and just cleaned up the place. So I actually feel kind of good about this. I'll be honest. Let's grab you as well. There we are again. This place a little bit more cleaned up. My lord, there's a lot of seeds and bushes and stuff just around here. My goodness. And the amount of just drop wood. My lord. It would be nice, actually, if trees did create drop wood. So that you didn't have to chop down your orchard for building materials. That would actually be very nice. I guess it is a little bit more realistic, though, that you do. There we are, another geode. Gobble down some more spring onions. We will swing through the Cindersnap Forest to grab what remains of the onions in just a moment, though. And then probably head up and spend a little bit of time in the town if we can. Maybe swing by the saloon as well. Say hello to the regulars. There we go. Marvellous. Okay, last little bit of mining down here, and I think we're done then for now. We've done a pretty solid job of clearing out these obstructions. I'm actually relatively happy with that. It's even getting a little bit dark now, which is, it's quite a thing. We've spent a whole day working on the farm, and I actually feel relatively good about us for that. There we go. Okay, let's head down into Cindersnap Forest, see what we can do with spring onions, and see maybe if we spy anyone on the way and perhaps can give them a gift. That would actually be quite nice. There we are. Crickets or cicadas? I would say they're cicadas. That doesn't sound... Those don't sound like crickets. Well, actually, there are a couple of species of crickets. Would it be species? There are a couple of types of crickets, and they do have different sounds. So they may be a breed of cricket, but I'm not familiar enough with cicadas to be able to pick out their particular song. Then I've never heard them in real life. That might be a lie, actually. There was a sound that I couldn't place when I visited California for TwitchCon many moons ago now. That might well have been cicadas, thinking about it. All right, I guess we could swing by the beach. No, we repaired that bridge and we barely used it. Yes, I think that might be quite a good idea, actually. Oh, look at all the items on the beach for us. Excellent. Now, do items on the beach work much like forage does, in that the game will randomly generate, or rather randomly pick a spot to generate some sort of item, and if that spot is clear, it generates the item. If not, it just doesn't. It doesn't pick another random spot. So in which case, the items just slowly accrue over time, because that would be quite nice. Not gonna lie, that would actually be very nice. Alright, are there any items in my inventory that are needed for anything? Oh, yes, that's not happening. We're not using that copper. No. We are in fact using that for a tree tap that I should have placed on the tree before I left the farm, but I will. It's 10 p.m. already. My goodness. I do have my fishing rod, though. A little bit of fishing. At least 1 or 2 catches. It feels like it's been far too long since the last time we fished. Let's go ahead and... it wasn't quite the maximum cast, but it'll do. There is actually a little fishing spot there. I almost missed it. We'll take care of that in just a moment. And just as soon as we get a bite, I mean, I was thinking of going down there in just a moment, but it looks like I might be stuck here forever. Oh, there we are. Thank goodness. Let's see what we can do. A perfect would be a wonderful way to end the day. It looks like we're going to get a perfect. Marvellous. Is this something we haven't got before? No, it's a halibut, but that's fine. Have we got enough room? We've got a tiny bit of room. There we go. A little, just almost on the outside there, but close enough. And it was an iridium halibut as well. Very happy with that. Another perfect, perhaps? Oh, right at the end. You tricked me. Well played, halibut. Well played. Made me think you were going one way and then you went the other. Cunning devil that you are. Oh, this is a different type of fish. That's awkward. I'm not going to have enough room. An anchovy. What do I care to drop? I guess I could drop the sap. Saddens me, but oh well. Right, let's make our move then. It's 11:30 p.m. and I don't intend to collapse on a day where I didn't even go to the mine. That would be far too embarrassing. Though I'm quite sad that I didn't get an opportunity to go and say hello to my friends around the town today. Maybe there's anyone left? Ah, that's there. Need a hot meal? No, I'm not hungry at the moment. Yep, I'm a blacksmith. My father was also a blacksmith. My grandfather was a blacksmith as well. And yes, my great-grandfather was also a blacksmith. My great-great-grandfather, he was a carpenter. Nothing like a sip of the good stuff to warm these old bones. Good evening, can I get you anything before I go to bed? No, you can let me pass though so I can speak to Emily. Totally Haley and I are sisters. Strange, isn't it? No, it doesn't feel strange to me. Good night, Gus. Good night, Pam. Good night, Haley. Sorry, Emily. You just said your sister's name. I called you your sister's name. That was embarrassing, especially considering this second season I actually married you. How rude. Yoink, another leak. Do we have... No, we have no room in our inventory to pick up a daffodil. That's quite sad, but oh well. Right, let's pop these items in. I think we've got an iridium star halibut already. I don't think we need an anchovy. The coral I don't believe we need. The mussels we definitely don't need. Let me just go and check. Let me see. What do we got? Got an iridium? Yeah, we've already got an iridium star halibut, so you can go as well. We've already got a gold star coral. We have not got a gold star clam, so I'll take one of the and everything else. Yeah, I think we're solid on that. We can just go ahead and trade. Let's drop those off for now, just because we can. Right, there we are, and drop off the geode, the coal, and the stone. Actually, no, the stone is coming with me. The stone is going into the construction chest. There we go. And everything else can, in fact, be so. Well, I say everything else, and I don't mean that at all, but yeah, anyway. Let's go ahead and pop down this tree tap and then get to bed. Oh, it has been a long 2 days. Feels like this has been a very long episode. I'm sure it's no longer than the others, but it feels like I've done a lot of things, so it feels like I've taken a long time to do it. Oh, Yoko's going to keep me warm. Diolch yn fawr, Yoko. No star cariad. There we go. Level 5 foraging. Excellent. Now, Forester. Tree drops 25% more wood, or Gatherer. Chance for double harvest on foraged items. Purely based on its utility across the whole game, I would say Gatherer is the better one to go for. I don't know what the level 10 options for Forester are, but Gatherer, the option of getting double harvests is pretty huge. Pretty huge. So we're going to be going with Gatherer then. That's fantastic. Made a good amount of money on farming as well. Oh my goodness. 1,672 on the just regular potatoes. Gold star potatoes got us 264 as well. Wow. Not bad on the fishing though as well. 2,918 there. A pretty solid day. We're now on the 23rd of spring, year 1. And I'm afraid that's all that we've got time for today. Thank you ever so much for joining me. I really do hope you enjoyed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Until next time, do take care.